I was curious why so many players were using Granger this month, and then I found out it was because of his new M7 skin. Because of that curiosity, I decided to buy the skin myself. Now, as you can see, my win rate isn't that great, but who cares? I'm just an average gamer who plays to enjoy the game. Let's also find out if my new skin theory is actually true. What do I mean by new skin theory? Well, I've noticed that whenever you really love something, especially in a game, you suddenly start playing better. Almost like you turn into a pro and feel completely in sync with the game. So now, I want to see if I'll actually get better at using Granger, even though I'm not really a Granger main. I think you'll appreciate this skin more if your phone can handle ultra graphics. In my case, every time I try to use ultra graphics, my phone heats up really fast, so I keep my settings on medium for better balance. My phone is already old, but it can still manage modern games pretty well. I think that's more than enough for an average gamer like me for now, but soon, I'm planning to upgrade. Anyway, let's listen to the sound effects of this skin. What do you think? Do you like it? For me, I think it's actually pretty good. I was just peacefully farming here, and then take a look at what Granger does. Let's replay it again, because honestly, I got confused by what happened. She used her second skill, then flashed, and when she went into the bush, the distance of her exit was insanely far. That was crazy. Am I the only one who doesn't go back to base even when my health is already low? If it's just me, then yeah, that's pretty crazy. So look at this. I was already struggling just to take the buff. Good thing my health regenerated and my skills were off cooldown, so I still managed to kill the blue buff. Yes, finally, I got the blue buff, but for what? I'm not really sure. Maybe I can use the blue buff to help with Granger's energy. I honestly don't know, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a Granger main after all. Granger was really trying to get revenge on me, but thanks to Franco for landing that hook, we helped send her straight back to base. I hope Granger learned from that mistake. The reason why I used my ultimate in the bush is because there were enemies like Granger and Sylvana nearby. This is my way of checking if someone is hiding in the bush. Just like that. Thanks to my team for the quick response. I was surprised here because I thought Sylvana's ultimate hit me, but I got lucky it didn't. Well, better luck next time, Sylvana. After killing Sylvana instead of going for the turtle, I decided to chase Granger. Do you know why? Because I was building up the stacks of my Sky Piercer. Also, their jungler Sylvana was already dead, so I thought my decision was probably the right one. In the end, I didn't just get one kill, but two. One thing I learned while using Granger is that you should never hesitate to spam his ultimate skill. I realized that the cooldown is actually very fast, so you can use it more often than you think. Because of this, you can apply constant pressure to your enemies and secure kills more easily. Maybe this is the real reason why Granger becomes an absolute beast in the late game, especially when he already has his core items. What the heck? To be honest, I got really nervous there. Maybe Granger didn't have her ultimate, because if she did, I would have already been back at the base for sure. Look at this part. I tried to scare Esmeralda and force her to back off, but I was shocked by how tanky she actually is. Her durability is insane, and I almost couldn't deal enough damage to take her down. Good thing Tomus was there to back me up, because if he wasn't, I would have been dead for sure. That was really close, not gonna lie. I don't really know what was going through Sylvana's mind, but my instinct told me she wanted to get revenge. She tried to come for me and secure a kill, but things didn't go the way she planned. Instead of me going down, it ended up being her who died. Guess her comeback attempt completely backfired. Watch this moment and see how I suffered in this situation. Esmeralda didn't stop chasing me, and look at the damage I was dealing to her. It was almost nothing. That's crazy, right? I tried my best to escape, but then I realized Saber was already there waiting. To secure the kill, Saber used his ultimate on me, and that was the end for me. No escape, no mercy. Here, I tried to take Layla in a 1v1, and at this moment her damage was insane. She almost melted me, not gonna lie. But I got lucky and managed to secure the kill, and that's all thanks to my Skypiercer stacks. One thing I noticed is that the more you chase Granger, the higher the chance he can kill you. What I mean is, because of his first skill that fires 6 bullets, he can actually shoot while walking backward. If you keep chasing him and get hit by those bullets, the damage will literally melt you. That's why, for me, surprise attacks are the best way to kill Granger, just like what Sylvana did to me earlier. This is what I mean by surprise kill, and this one was crazy. No mercy at all. Sylvana used her ultimate on me first, and then Saber followed up with his own ultimate just to make sure I was dead. I was curious about Esmeralda's build because she was so tanky that I was barely dealing any damage to her. Maybe I'll make a video about that later. Anyways, after I finally managed to kill both Esmeralda and Sylvana, they immediately went for the Lord. And guys, check out this big brain move from Guinevere. She patiently waited for us to finish taking the Lord, then ambushed us from the bush and attacked. Her patience paid off perfectly, and in the end she got the kill on me. And after Guinevere got the kill on me, I guess my teammates were able to finish the game. So, what do you think about my gameplay? Well, for me, it wasn't bad at all. I managed to get almost 17 kills on the enemy team, even though my win rate with this hero isn't very high. I also learned a lot about Granger's skills and how to use him more effectively. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it.
Even under the withering shadow, life will